the wedding hasn't fully started and everyone's waiting on the table. There are some small snacks like the yogurt nugget, dates, biscuit, Good afternoon, everyone, and hello from our hotel room in Urumqi.
Hello.
We have been staying here for quite some time, for over a week, and our hotel room is actually quite messy.
Yeah, we did quite some things in Urumqi, so we changed our motorbike. We also got some work done. We did some video editing and prepared for the trip.
And speaking of Urumqi, it's a capital of Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, meaning that Uyghur is the largest ethnic minority here. But this name has a Mongolian root. It means beautiful pasture land, and this name is likely to originate from the 7th century during the Zunga Khanate, where the Mongols ruled much of Xinjiang. And later in the 18th century, the Qing Empire pacified the Zunga Khanate and renamed the city as Dihua, which means enlightening. But later, when New China was founded, the city was changed back to Urumqi to restore its Mongolian heritage. So today we're going to do a little bit of shopping in the city because
we actually got an invitation to an Uyghur wedding from the security guy of our hotel. I was talking to him the other day and he was like, "Hey guys, are you going to Karamay?" And we're like, "Yes." And then he was, "Okay, there's a wedding there. If you want, you can join." So we need to get some wedding dress.
Yes, so we're going to the bazaar now. Take it back. I really like the way how Xinjiang people dress, especially the Uyghurs. They dress up so colorfully, and the guys, they definitely have a style.
What's quite funny though is, so when you travel as a European white guy through Central Asia, many people don't really recognize you as a foreigner. So I kind of experienced it a couple of times that people would just talk to me in Uyghur because they think I'm an Uyghur, especially when I grow the beard, which is quite funny. And it's also quite cool because it shows how diverse this place actually is. And
婚礼穿哪个颜色比较好看一点？
对，这个白色最快卖，
白色的。
白色最好看，最好卖。
可以试一下吗？
可以，
试一下。
没问题的。这个大了吗？小的哪行？小了吗？大的哪行？
So we met this lady in the coffee shop, the owner, and actually her dad has a couple of stores in this bazaar. So she told us to come here.
好看了，大小伙这个就好看了。
对，我觉得很好看，就拿这一件吧。
白的好看的很这个。
裤子用配什么吗？还是这样也可以？
可以。
可以啊，但是这样穿可以去婚礼吗？
可以。
可以。那我们就拿这一件吧，我觉得很好。
你
这儿工作的吗？还是？
我在旅游，乌鲁木齐旅游。
对。我也第一天到新疆。
谢谢。认识你我很高兴。
我也是。
这个57号。
57大一点。
对，一点大。这个85。
85有点贵，老板便宜点。
这个是便宜的姐，你看一下质量不一样。
这种多少钱呢？
这个45的。
45。
这还有这样的，那样的35的，质量不一样，都不一样的。这个很好的质量，很好。
85。
对
，85可不可以？好，65块钱。好的。谢谢老板。
没事，下次也再来吧。
It's 30 minutes before the shopping mall closes, yet it's still so busy. Eventually, I got one of this beautiful dress, and there is some golden lining in it. It's really, really beautiful, and it's only 80 yuan. 行，好的。 At night, Urumqi's Grand Bazaar comes alive, with crowds flowing through the streets. Xinjiang has long been a crossroads of diverse cultures, and many travelers from abroad hearing the Uyghur language and seeing Central Asia faces are often surprised. It feels different from the image of China they once imagined. At the bazaar, we had a simple meal of hand-pulled noodles and lamb dumplings. The next morning, we set off towards Karamay. Urumqi was our last major stop with easy access to supplies before heading into Central Asia, and here we switched back to our two wheels, better suited for the roads ahead.
We are riding towards a very lively neighborhood of Urumqi and passing by a naan bread shop.
Leaving the city, we passed vast cotton fields stretching to the horizon before hitting a rough section of road. Then my bike began stalling from time to time, and we quickly pulled into a small repair shop nearby.
它就是这个车老熄火，然后就是稍等，先把它停了。就是我一加速的话，就今天下午才开始出现的，然后还剩2个月的时候，我加速的时候，我觉得它有点像打嗝一样，一加速就感觉像捏了刹车一样，后面就特别容易熄火。
In the meantime, I'm gonna get a watermelon for us and for the mechanic guy. I just hope it's nothing serious, because it's really a pity the first day we are riding with this bike and now already an issue. And I also actually figured out that in my tire there is a nail, but it's like not all through the tire, so should be fine. 西瓜怎么卖？
那个8毛1公斤，这个1块3一公斤。
可以给我一半吗？这个非常好。好的。多少钱
5块5。
好吃。
那你试一下。
Okay. Flo, can you help me to test ride?
这好像不换好远了，现在换好远了。
Good?
那我现在出现问题了，这个也是进，这品牌也是进口的品牌，但是这个感觉不太像真的这个。哦。感觉这个品质，你看，这个品质感觉像假的这个。
Yeah, that is the problem. 外面没啥事是吧？
就是扎的有点水平，我靠，太有水平了，我跟你说。
我在想要不要备个胎，我们还想去一趟哈拉克斯坦呢。This trip is really cool. So for 50 yuan, he fixed my bike, and now we can go again. 摩鹤机车俱乐部，谢谢习师傅。
谢谢，客气了。
啊，谢谢。
来，给你一个。
With the bike fixed, we carried on, past vast cotton fields through the oil fields, and finally we arrived in Karamay, just in time for tomorrow's wedding. Eventually, we didn't go to Dushanzi. Instead, we came to Karamay. It's a petroleum-rich city. On our way, we saw a lot of those oil bumper, this oil digger, And in Uyghur language, Kara means black and May means oil. So Karamay, it means black oil. So we're going to stay one night in a hotel here, and tomorrow get ready for the wedding. And we stay on the 12th floor, and I'll show you the city from outside the window. It's quite nice and it's very well built. Over there on the square somewhere, you can hear the music. 小伙子挺帅啊！
哦，谢谢宝宝。
转一圈。
Who's this?
Hope this is good enough. I heard that in a Uyghur wedding, the more you get dressed, the more respect you show to the host. Here we are in the restaurant. So the handshake is only for the guys, not for the women. So the guys standing in one line here, and then all women standing on another line, and that is the reception where you give the gift money. They said this is called Nagada. The wedding hasn't fully started and everyone's waiting on the table. There are some small snacks like the yogurt nugget, dates, biscuit, naan bread. And it's also a tradition that women and men sit on different sides. So all women are there. And all guys are here.
As we took our seats, we felt a little uneasy. After all, we hadn't been invited. Flo started chatting with the guests while I turned my attention to observing the wedding. In the center of the banquet hall, the main table was lavishly decorated. Alongside local fruits and pastries, there were yogurt nuggets and nabat, rock sugar infused with saffron, a very traditional Iranian treat. The long purple raisin came from Uzbekistan, the candies from Europe and Russia, and even free chocolate. A obscure Swiss brand I thought you could only find in Switzerland. On the woman's side, everyone was dressed in full splendor, hair perfectly styled, outfits bursting with color, shimmering and ornate. The aesthetic was bold, extroverted, pure maximalism. Then they started introducing themselves.
On our wedding, we cut the cake actually together, and here they cut the lamb. Some different tradition, that's so cool.
I kept waiting for the newlyweds, but they never appeared. At least not until the family's table was completely filled. And then, suddenly, everyone began to dance, and the wedding hall transformed into a dazzling dance floor. When the woman began to dance, the man turned to drinking. Flo joined in, toasting glass after glass, switching between 52-degree spirits and a milder deer blood wine. Luckily he's German, otherwise he might not have stayed on his feet.
They give me a cup of drink. It tastes like juicy but also alcoholic.
解释一下啊，这个是热性的东西，对女人特别好。你不相信，看看你今天这个喝，曲面特别好。哎。
这个就是那个。That is a drink. So it's a drink made of alcohol, saffron. 对对对。There is red grape, apple, 肉豆蔻、肉桂、鸽子血、人参、西红花. So 12% alcohol.
Once the men were tipsy, they too joined the dance floor. Surely one wedding alone wasn't enough for Flo to polish his dance moves. As for me, with no talent for dancing, I could only bury myself in the food. The music never stopped, one song after another, the dance floor alive the whole time. Yet, even as we left, the bride and groom were nowhere to be seen, as if they were the most elusive guests at their own wedding.
We had a lot of drinks, and yesterday evening we just needed to recover a little bit because it was a little bit too much, and we mixed drinks and stuff. So yeah, but it was really a nice experience. Great music and dances especially.
Yes, and by the end of the wedding, we actually noticed throughout the whole wedding that there are, like, people who attend the wedding are mostly over 40 years old. We wonder where the young people are, and eventually they told us that the young people are going to have another wedding party somewhere else, because in Xinjiang, for the Uyghurs, it's kind of a tradition that they separate the elderlies and the young people because they all want to have their own fun. And I hope that next time when we are in Xinjiang, we'll be able to attend a wedding of the young people. And they told me it's all about dance.
Would be so cool.
Yeah. So yes, we're ready to leave for Tachong. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.
Bye bye.